If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's FIFA Chief here, and today we have some more insane trading methods that can help you guys make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now we got some pretty unique methods for you guys, especially if you're getting to this video early, because these are going to be based off of today's daily SBC that got released that is really good for solution trading, but there's also some other ways that you can deal with this. So the first filter we're going to be looking at here is Real Sociedad Gold center backs. Now, the reason this is a solid filter is because these Real Sociedad center backs are used in a lot of the solutions right now for today's daily SBC. So right now, these guys are selling for about 3,000 a piece, but they haven't really updated on Footbin. So Footbin says they are a lot cheaper than 3,000. So you're just going to sit here and try to snipe these for about 2,600 or less. And the thing is with this filter is there's quite a few cards in here. We have Zubeldia, Le Normand, Ritz Elistondo. So we got at least 3 cards there that we're going to be able to try to pick up with this filter. And again, Footbin says they're a lot cheaper. Oh, one pops up for 1,300 there, and we miss it. So these are going to get listed for cheap a lot. Now, you can try bidding on these cards. It may be a lot easier than sniping because a lot of people will be focused on sniping those solution cards, but typically there's not going to be a ton of deals popping up super early. But we take a look here, one there for 20, he got a 2,600 bid on him. If we go for this one, like 1,600, 1,700, you can see there's quite a few deals rolling in here because they are in such high demand because of this SBC right now. Now, something you can do as well is it requires different nations. So you can go to these major leagues and actually try out doing like just different nations in these leagues. So if you go do like French center back in the La Liga, you can see there's quite a few cards here that are going to be a bit expensive. Lejeune is the cheapest French center back. You have Longley here as well. That's there. These sell about 1,700, so I try to pick up at like 1,400 or less. You have the guy that's on Real Sociedad that we just showed you, but he's up at like 4K right now because he's in a lot of the solutions. And you can do this with pretty much any league, it seems like. One that I found really good as well was Serie A Germans, I believe, because Deme went up in price a lot. Now, Gosens, the problem is he's not going to be too expensive because he's very common in packs, but he could be a good one to try to pick up as well. I mean, being an 83 that's up at 1,200, I'm assuming he would pop up a lot here for like 1,000 coins. And you can see if you find these rare gold ones or these filters that are a little bit less expensive, it's going to be a lot easier to pick those up. That's 140 after tax. That's 280 after tax, just like that. And you'll be able to pick cards up very easily. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going through these solutions that make it to the top, finding the players that are in a lot of the solutions, and basically just trying to make coins off the back of those. For example, one that I see here that we could do is Germany, nation, Austria, midfielder from, I don't even know what that club's called. Let's go ahead and flick to the badge here. This one, Hoffenheim. So if we take a look, those two guys are up in price. There's 2 guys here that are in one solution that are Hoffenheim, Austrian midfielders. Basically, these guys are, one, going to be good to snipe because typically they don't really go for anything. 2, you can just try to pick these guys up and hold on to them because with solution trading, these guys are bound to go up in price here. These are absolutely bound to go up in price. I love the look of these right now. I think I'm going to try to pick these up for a little bit more expensive. And the thing is, if we take a look, wow, these two are skyrocketing right now. If we take a look at Footbin at the solution I'm looking at, we click on these guys. Footbin says that dude's 500 and Footbin says this dude is 800. So the thing is, people who have those cards are just going to go to Footbin, look at the price, see what they sell for, and just list them up for that, which is why those cards get listed up so cheap so often, which is why I really like them. So the thing when you're doing solution trading, like is kind of what I'm doing right now, I'm just picking a lot of these cards up, is you need to make sure that squad that you're doing it with remains as the top solution. So when I'm picking these cards up, I'm probably going to try to sell all of these for 3,000 coins. Now, if that solution gets bumped down a lot, these are probably not going to keep rising. But that's something you can keep in mind when you're doing solution trading. But if you're just looking for a quick method, this could be very, very good for you. Because again, when you're doing the solution type stuff, Footbin doesn't update the prices quick enough. So these cards will actually go for a lot more than Footbin says. You see, I just got one for 2K there, and you can see the rest of those were for 2.5. So I'm gonna list mine for 2.5 here, 2.6, whatever it is. Doesn't matter too much. And it's just so easy with a method like this. Another one for 2K. Is that the one I already picked up? No, it's not. It wasn't the glitch. It was actually just another. And we'll go ahead, list him for 2.6 as well. And it's so simple to do this. Absolutely love this method where cards just rise super quickly. 650, 700. See, those are the type of deals that can pop up because people just look at the Footbin price and you can make some very easy coins off of them. So looking for filters like this is kind of my go-to thing at the moment when we get any sort of daily SBC that just looks difficult. And if we go look at the daily SBC just to give you an idea of what it looks like, basically you need like maximum 3 clubs. So the thing is, you need a lot of players from the same clubs. So that's why people are going to Footbin for the solution, because they want to find the cheapest way. You need players from the same league, minimum 3, players from the same country, max 4, high rating, high chem. So it's a relatively difficult SBC, which is why the Footbin solutions are even more valuable than usual, because a lot of people are trying to use them. So if I go over, let me see if I can find like one more quick filter for you guys. So let me go like refresh here. Ooh, brand new squad at the top here. And it is using these strikers from the Saudi league, but I don't think those will maintain their prices. It's using a lot of Sociedad players again. These seem to be getting used a lot in these solutions, so I think these could potentially be good cards to try to snipe or pick up. So these right now are selling like 900 coins. I mean, but these commons that you can pick up here, that Januzaj is going to be a really good card to try to snipe. I mean, in general, you just need to look for these clubs that you think are going to do really well in these solutions. And you can see these Sociedad cards just pop up non-stop here. But can't really pick one up at the moment. And it looks like they're using a lot of Saudi League here. And then some of this other, I don't even know what league this is I'm looking at. But yeah, that's basically how you're going to do this. The easiest method for you right now is probably going to be to look at these major nations in other leagues. If you go like Premier League French and try to pick those guys up, especially if you go like, for example, center backs here. If we take a look, yeah, these Premier League French center backs is going to be another really good filter for you. You got Fofana, you got Zuma in there, you got Konate. Right now they're about 1,500, so I'd probably try to pick these guys up for about 1,200 or less here. Is going to be very good for you. So Fofana there, 950. We do miss him, but that just gives you kind of a good idea of those deals that you guys can't pick up with this. It's just kind of a really hot time to trade with all the SBC content we're getting, and absolutely love the deals that we can pick up right now, and a lot of different filters, different ones that you can try out when we get SBCs like this. But guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.